Hey guys, it's Paul from Constrictors. So on today's video we're going to be doing an egg cutting, but also we're going to take a look at some of the snakes I've held back and I'm now growing up. So I'm going to do a top 10, but it won't be until around about Christmas time, simply because I've still got a clutch that's due to start shedding out soon. So I've got 3 holdbacks in that clutch and certainly one will make the top 10, but more on that later. So today we're going to take a look at some cool snakes, egg cutting, and for the very first time I'm going to solely use the new Lumex GH5 on this video, so fingers crossed it works. It's a very complicated setup to use, so please bear with me if the focus is dropping in and out, if the picture isn't quite as sharp as it should be. The pros of the GH5 is just about everything you can imagine, but the downfall is autofocus. It's shockingly bad, so I'm having to use manual focus. So I'm just trying it. I'm looking at the screen and Urban Constrictors is in blue and my shoulders are in blue, but my face isn't. So I don't know if my face is quite in focus, but that's not such a bad thing. So we'll roll with the GH5 for today, and hopefully in 2021 you'll see my videos progress to a sharper, better quality image. Just bear with me. Cheers guys. Right guys, so some of the snakes are actually in shed, this one isn't, but I decided to still feature them simply because some of these are going to be featured on the top 10, so you'll get to see them out of shed. But first up is, I tell you what, I'll just give you about 5 or 6 seconds to guess what she is. Obviously she's a clown, but could you guess all the genes in her? And the reason I ask this is because I just think she's a fantastic representation of her kind, so I think, including myself, would guess she had more genes than she does. She's simply a yellow belly clown, but what a beautiful one she is. So sometimes holding back the one with the most genes isn't necessarily the right decision, it's just holding back the ones with the best examples of them genes. So you can see the flames are massive, some beautiful orange tones in them, and she is just stunning. A real beautiful example of a yellow belly clown. Some yellow belly clowns are hard to identify the yellow belly, so I was really pleased that this one wasn't one of them difficult ones. So that's holdback number 1. So obviously this video is going to be clown heavy because that's my favorite gene in ball pythons. This is a chocolate clown. Now initially, I thought it was a yellow belly chocolate clown, then I wondered if it was just a blade chocolate clown, but I honestly don't know. Blade wasn't, to the best of my knowledge, in the pairing. It's just got a little bit of ReptiChip on her nose, so there we go, that little bit of ReptiChip. So I honestly don't know all the genes at play, but I know chocolate is, and she's female, well, chocolate and clown, and she's female, so she made the holdback rack. I do want to do super chocolate clowns. I want to do super chocolate GHI clowns, super chocolate, super GHI hypo clowns, things like that. That's the kind of direction I'm going. So a female chocolate clown was always going to be worth holding back in my collection. So I hope you like her. So moving away from visual clown just for a moment, this is just a spot nose fire het clown, but I was hoping I would hatch more visual spot nose clown females, but I didn't, so I had to hold a het back, and I sold a spot nose het clown and a male disco spot nose het clown. So sorry, disco or fire. The reason I sold a male is simply because it was a male. If it was a female, I would have kept it. I love the head stamp. Sorry about the camera angle. It's a little bit difficult to get everything in focus and move the snake and keep your eyes on the screen to make sure it's in focus, but I love the head stamp. It's got almost like, it looks like a face almost blacked out, with the nose of it being very dark. It's got a very symmetrical head pattern. I really like symmetrics. So that's just a het, but definitely a female worth holding back, with spot nose being the most important gene in clown at the moment, in my opinion. I think even spot nose would rank just above yellow belly, but yellow belly is definitely second. So yeah, the spot nose fire het clown. Right guys, so moving back to a visual clown, this is a Cypress Clown 100% het hypo, otherwise known as Orange Ghost. this female is going to play a major part in my Hypo Clown project moving forward, because Cypress is becoming one of my favourite genes outside of recessive genes, joint with Orange Dream, and GHI is also up there. So I first off said we would be seeing some snakes that are in shed. I decided not to show them because you will see both them in my top 10. So you will see this snake also in my top 10, but I just wanted to show her off today because I think she's exquisite. The drop of pattern, and the drop of colour, it kind of goes from a deep gold and it just drops to a lighter shade, and it does in the flames, just beautiful kind of colours in her. So this is maybe my top 3 favourites of the season so far. So last up before we get stuck into the egg cutting, and the egg cutting was filmed on my iPhone because it was filmed some time ago. So if the pitch quality changes, you'll have a point of reference to see which camera you prefer me to use, the iPhone camera or the GH5. So this female is a high intensity Orange Dream, Yellow Belly, Spider, 100% Hypo Clown. She's just outstanding, and every time I put her on Instagram, she generates the most likes and typically the most comments. So as an advertising tool, she's fantastic, but as obviously a breeding tool, she'll be even more fantastic, more major. Her colours are outstanding. She is super bright orange, and I hope it comes through on the camera because I'm not used to using the GH5. I'm not going to know exactly how well the colours come through, but I really want to show her off and hope you like her. Right guys, so I hope you liked some of my holdbacks. Now we're going to get stuck into the egg cutting. Right, so let's go ahead and cut the clutch. So, clown pies, come on. So, obviously the dream would be the leopard Orange Dream clown pie. Just make sure I've got a good camera angle. So day 56, my eggs have been hatching on day 56 for the most part this year, so I thought it'd be safe to cut. I just want to make sure absolutely all of them can get out the egg with me having such poor luck. So that's a pied, 100% het clown. It looks like a pastel pied. So unfortunately not a clown pied because I can just make out the head, and it's not a clown head. So last clutch of the season. So can we do it? I'm going to save the mouldy one to last, the funky looking one, because that's the one I would guess has the crown jewel, if any. So I had an amazing season, but I would really love to hit a male leopard Orange Dream clown pied. Oh, that's looking promising maybe. Very white. That's got some funky pattern, but I can't see his head. That's the trouble with clown pieds. If you can't see the head, you're not necessarily going to be able to work it out. I can't actually tell where its head is, so I can't even manipulate it in a way. If I'm honest, I think it's got a very strong chance of being a clown pied, because the pattern is very different to all the other pieds I've ever hatched. But I'm just going to have to wait. So if that is, then yes, I can't lose, because male or female, it's just going to be amazing. But it would be nice to hatch a male, because obviously I own a female. But females spend so long in your collection compared to males, so I'm never disappointed. This looks really dark, so my theory stands wrong. Never disappointed to have females. So leopard, double het clown pied, 100% double het, with it being a visual clown pied, pastel leopard clown pied female. So there we go. Really bad luck with the clown pieds this season, because I had 4 clutches and I've either hatched none or one. So I'll have a quick little look at the one in question, because I would like to answer the question on camera, so you guys kind of don't miss out. But I cannot see its head at all. I don't want to upset it. So I guess we're just going to have to wait. If it pokes its head out shortly, I'll do a quick update.